Hey guys, welcome to my hopefully new reinvented channel for a review guy. I am here at the Avanti Palms Resort in Orlando, Florida for Funko Pop Kon here on this 12th day of March 2022, and we're gonna look for some Funko Pops to hopefully add to my collection and maybe trade some of the ones that I don't want anymore. So let's go. And here we are inside of Funko Kon 2022. It's a whole room full of nothing but floor-to-ceiling Funko Pops, with a lot of people looking around and hoping to get some Funko Pops for their collection and maybe buy, sell, and trade. So we have a lot of interesting Funko Pops here right away from a lot of different DC shows and movies. Looks like this is their whole DC section over here. And moving over to sports, as well as pop icons. And look at this really cool Rey Mysterio over here. This is freaking awesome. With Ric Flair, woo! And Stone Cold Steve Austin, which if you guys don't watch wrestling, he is actually coming to WrestleMania this year, being called out by Kevin Owens for the KO show. Alright, so over here they have a whole Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts section. And if you look closely, you can actually see Hermione Granger's Patronus. Now, this is the first time I've seen Hermione's Patronus, and it's a pre-release exclusive Funko Pop. I might actually pick that one up. We'll see. Alright, so if you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of Beetlejuice. Check out this freaking awesome Loungefly bag with Beetlejuice on it, with Dante's Inferno room below it. Looks like he's overlooking Dante's Inferno, which is just freaking awesome. And right next to it, it's this really cool Magic Kingdom bag with Cinderella's castle on it. So I've seen a lot of Aquaman Funko Pops, but I've never seen one like this. Inside of an actual fish tank. That is just freaking insane. You can hide behind the little coral and stuff, and there's actually fish in there. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Look at this. Alright, so I'm going to do it to sense. That is awesome. Alright guys, still here at Funko Kon, and I came across a whole bunch of really awesome autographed Funko Pops. None of which I'm going to pick up at the moment, but I thought they were really cool. I thought I'd show you some of the ones that they had. Yes. We got freaking Diesel over there, Captain Kirk. We have Billy Butcherson, Jeff Dunham, one of my favorite comedians of all time. Looks like they have Jeff Dunham and Walter, and Jeff Dunham and Peanut, both autographed. Me too, kid, me too. One of the guys is going to be at MegaCon this year, Kevin Smith. So I got his autograph too over here. As well as Vampire David. And Jay, another one who's going to be at MegaCon this year. Jay and Son of Bob are both coming. And it looks like they got Gabriel Iglesias. And Deadpool. Really cool signed Pops over here. So guys, looking around here at Funko Kon, I happened upon a really awesome booth that happens to have the Hatbox Ghost from the freaking Haunted Mansion at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. It's a Walt Disney World exclusive. And it looks freaking awesome. Looks like he would glow in the dark, although he probably doesn't, but it looks freaking cool. That's an awesome addition to any collection for any fan of Disney and of the Haunted Mansion. As you can see, I started collecting Funko Pops. I have about 80 of them in my collection at the moment. And I wanted to kind of just show you what I got at Collecticon. 2 weeks ago, as well as Funko Kon yesterday, the 12th of March. And I hope you guys enjoy this little review of what I got, because I got a whole bunch of stuff in the last couple of weeks, including my very first ever sodas, which if you want to see me opening those, you can actually hop on over to my good friend over at Crazy About Disney. The link is in the description down below. And you can see me opening my first 2 sodas. I actually have them here. I'm going to show you on my channel as well. First things first, though, I wanted to talk to you about Collecticon and show you what I got there. And the one I went to was in Orlando, Florida, at the Orange County Convention Center a couple of weeks back. And while I was there, I actually got a chance to meet an actress by the name Sarah Natacheni. And she did the voices for the mini Stay Puft Marshmallow Men from one of my favorite movies, Ghostbusters Afterlife. And not only did I get to meet her, I got to actually get one of my mini puffs autographed by her. And this was the very first mini puff that I actually got in my Funko Pop collection. Not only that, but I also got it authenticated by PSA, one of the leading groups that does authentications of autographs. Moving on to Funkocon, which takes place quarterly at the Avanti Palms Hotel on International Drive in Orlando. And the very first soda that I was super excited to get was the 11 soda. I got 2 of her, but both of them ended up being common. And again, if you want to see me open them without actually knowing what they were, you can hop over to my friend over at Crazy About Disney and watch me open my sodas along with him opening his sodas and going over sort of all the pops that I'm going to go over today as well. We had a good time. My friend from Crazy About Disney, he and I had a great time at the convention. So, but as I said, this is just the common, one of 10,500 pieces for 11. And here is the figure. And I really like this figure because it's actually from season 1, where she has almost no hair. She's hanging out with her Eggo waffles because she loves her Eggo waffles. And it looks like she's getting mad and using her powers. I guess somebody's trying to steal her Eggo waffles and she doesn't want to share. So that's my 11 from Stranger Things. I am on the hunt for the chase of this. Once I get the chase, my entire collection of 11's Funko Pops, part of which you can see right here behind me, part of which is kind of up here off camera, will be complete. I also got Vin's Clortho Keymaster from Ghostbusters 1984. Total of 12,500 of these were made between the commons and the chases. Again, this is just the common. And he actually looks really cool. This is one of my favorite sodas that Funko has made so far. 10,500 commons were made. And this is what the figure actually looks like. He's got his hand in the popcorn jar, as you can see there. He's got the pizza, he's rubbing the pizza on his face. And what's cool about this is, as you can see, there's actually lenses in his glasses, which is just awesome that Funko did that. And they did some really good detail on his helmet. And here's the back of him. And yeah, I'm looking for the chase for this as well. Hoping to pull that off of a sealed soda at some point. Now, the sodas that I got, that I just showed off, are from N Son Collectibles. And you can visit them at popsandSoncollectibles.com. They also have a Instagram and Facebook. If you would like to pause the video and take a scan of any of these 3, feel free to do so. There's your Facebook. There's your website. And there's your Instagram. and they actually have all sorts of really awesome collectibles, including sodas. And they actually are pretty reasonably priced for sodas. But then again, I'm also kind of just now getting into the soda game, so reasonably priced for me could easily be a little more expensive for you. They are $15 per soda. And if you use promo code LOYALTY10, you actually get 10% off of anything that you order off of their website at checkout. So remember that code is LOYALTY10. That's the number 10, 10. And you get 10% off of any purchase on popsandsonscollectibles.com. Now, before I show you the other Funko Pops that I got, I actually got a chance to meet and chat with Professor Josh. I'll link his channel also in the description down below here. And he actually gave me a whole bunch of really cool stuff. He gave me a Professor Josh Pog, one of 160. So there's only 159 other Pogs out there. He gave me himself and his wife Shannon have a sticker together, which is kind of cool. They're another Funko Pop collecting duo. He also knows that I'm a huge fan of Stranger Things, so he actually gave me a custom made that he did for Stranger Things, Professor Josh, in the form of Stranger Things and the logo. And a really awesome Professor Josh pin. That was from Professor Josh. He's a really cool guy. Go and follow him on YouTube. Again, link in the description down below. Because he's got some really awesome Funko Pop videos. He's been doing this for a while. And yeah, he's a really awesome guy. So thank you, Professor Josh, for the stickers and pins and stuff that you gave me. It was really a pleasure to meet you. As I said, I'm collecting Funko Pop. Specifically right now, in the last couple of years, I've been working on collecting all of the 11s from Stranger Things and all of her variants. I was down to needing only 2, and I somehow was actually able to find both of them at Funkocon, and that is 11 in her red jacket and her street clothes, and 11 in her yellow outfit with her yellow beret, Amazon exclusive. In talking about Stranger Things, I also am working to collect not only the 11 set, but also the Demogorgons. And in keeping with that, one of the ones I needed I finally actually got, and that is the 10-inch Demogorgon from Stranger Things. And I'll take all of these out of the box here shortly and show you what they look like out of box, because they actually look really cool. And so I now have all of the 11 Funko Pops that are currently out. I know Season 4 splitting up into 2 parts. If I remember right, the first one is actually coming out in May. First part is coming out in May for Season 4 of Stranger Things on Netflix. And the second part is coming out in, I think, June or July, if I remember right. Now, my mini puffed collection, because as I said, I'm a big fan of not only Stranger Things, but I'm also a fan of Ghostbusters Afterlife. And so my mini puffed collection is growing by 2. And I got mini puffed with lighter. And I got mini puffed with the cocktail umbrella. Now, about a week ago, I actually ordered the Pop and Tea set so that I could actually get the Target exclusive glow-in-the-dark mini puffed on fire. And the t-shirt is really cool because the t-shirt actually comes with the mini puffed on fire, the mini puffed with the cocktail umbrella, one that I don't have, the mini puffed with the graham cracker, and the mini puffed with the lighter. So, kind of, I guess, the 4 main mini puffs that they have. So I'll definitely be wearing this. This is kind of a really cool shirt that I got along with the pop that I needed. Now, while we're on the topic of Ghostbusters, I also stopped by a booth that was hosted by a group called Poppin Decals, and you can check them out at poppindecals.com. And they actually make all sorts of really cool pop-related merchandise, including what I actually got, which was a tumbler. And the tumbler that I got got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on it with the 4 Ghostbusters trying to take down Gozer there in the middle. And it's kind of a custom design, because you don't remember that the Stay Puft was just the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. While he was evil, he didn't actually have red eyes. And you also have Vince Clortho and Zool on there, the 2 demon dogs. Sorry, the 2 terror dogs, Vince Clortho and Zool. There's Vince. There's Zool. And so I thought that was really cool. And special thanks to Poppin Decals for having that there and for having it available for me to purchase. That was really cool. And if you go onto their website, poppindecals.com, the tumblers, if I remember their sign from yesterday correctly, they are actually $25 shipped. And you can customize a tumbler to however you want, whatever you want on there. They had a whole bunch of really awesome other tumblers there. This was the only one that I was interested in, so I got myself a Ghostbusters tumbler. But they are $25 shipped to you. So go ahead and visit poppindecals.com and custom order your tumbler today. Now, I used to be into a show that is currently on Netflix. It's an anime show called Demon Slayer. I've seen the entire series once, and I just started rewatching it, and I forgot how much I actually like the show and enjoy it. So I actually decided that since my 11 set was finally complete, that I would actually start getting the Demon Slayer set. And I started out with Mini Neziko coming out of her little box and backpack that Tonjiro carries her around in during the day, as well as you can't have Neziko without her big brother Tonjiro, and so I got him as well. This is the Galactic Toys exclusive Tonjiro, and the Neziko, as you saw, is the box lunch exclusive Neziko. Now, my friend from Crazy About Disney, he actually knew that from the last convention that we went to, he knew that I was in search of a pop that I had actually forgotten that I was in search of, but I was only going to get it if it was a set, and that set he actually ended up getting me, and that is Bill and Ted from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which is absolutely excellent. So thank you again. I know I said thank you on your video, but I want to say thank you again to Crazy About Disney for getting me this awesome duo that I can actually add to and have hanging out in my collection. My sister requested that I keep an eye out for any pops from The Office, the TV show The Office. I'm not a fan of the show myself, but my sister is, and she asked me to keep an eye out for, specifically for Dwight Schrute, as well as Michael Scott. I couldn't find any Michael, but I did find a Dwight Schrute that I got for my sister. This one happens to be Dwight Schrute dressed up as Pam Beasley from The Office. And this is the Funko Shop limited edition exclusive. And then I know that my sister used to be friends with Rafiki from the original Lion King show at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. And so because of that, I got her a little surprise, and I got her a Rafiki Funko Pop. Now, I also got from one of the booths there some really awesome pop pins from Beetlejuice, and this is Beetlejuice in his striped outfit, his wedding outfit, and then Lydia with the Book of the Recently Deceased in her black outfit, as well as Lydia in her red wedding dress from the end of the movie. So I thought that was kind of cool. And I saw this and I thought I had to have this because I'm a huge fan of Beetlejuice, as well as Ghostbusters Afterlife and Stranger Things. Alright guys, I'm back. I went ahead and took all of my Funko Pops from Collecticon and Funko Kon out of their boxes so I can show you a little bit closer. Let's start over here with the Mini Puffs. Here is the Mini Puffed with the cocktail umbrella. He looks like he's happy, having a good time. Now this one came with a stand because he is a bit top heavy and heavy on the right because of the umbrella. And just so you know, most of the Mini Puffs that I have and most of the Mini Puffs that are out right now are actually come with a stand because they are a bit top heavy. So make sure you use your stand with them if you take them out of box. Here's Mini Puffed with the lighter. And here is the Target exclusive glow-in-the-dark Mini Puffed on fire. And you can see he actually has one of his matchsticks on fire, and the other one hasn't been used yet. Now moving on to 11. Here is 11 in her red jacket and street clothes, and she has her hair tied up in a ponytail. And here is another one that I have with a stand. This is 11 in her yellow outfit. And moving on to Bill S. Preston Esquire. This was actually 2016, which for me and my collection makes it actually one of the older Pops that I have. If not the oldest Pops that I have for Bill and Ted, both of which were 2016. So older Pops. The box is in great condition. The Pop is in great condition. And here is Ted Theodore Logan. Again, also a 2016 Pop. And you can see on the back there he has a shirt tied around his waist. And they're rocking out with Wild Stallions. Moving on up to Neziko, coming into or out of her box, depending on how you look at it. But here is Neziko and her box. I love the little bow in her hair, that's kind of cute. And the bamboo in her mouth so she doesn't bite anybody because she is a demon. And here is the Entertainment Earth exclusive Tonjiro. Now again, I'm just getting back into the show, so I haven't gotten to the episode where he is throwing fire with his sword. So I'm not sure what it's called, but I don't want to call it the wrong thing, so I'm just not going to call it anything at all. But the hair is actually spiky. Like the points are actually, you can actually feel the points on there, which is kind of cool. And I love how the fire, if I can get a shot of it there, the fire is actually coming out of his sword. And he's standing on fire. So, again, I don't remember what the actual thing is called where he's whipping around fire with his sword. So if you guys could help me out in the comments down below, that would be awesome. Like I said, I'm just getting back into the show. And now for the Pops that I got my sister. Dwight Schrute as Pam Beasley. Looks like he's got a couple of snowballs in his hands and a bucket of snowballs in his other hand. With a hair clip in. At least I think those are snowballs. Again, I haven't seen the show itself, so those look like snowballs to me. And here is Rafiki from the original Lion King show at the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. He's got his little staff with his acorns on there, which is kind of cool. And now, the coup de grace, the big boy, my 10-inch Demogorgon. He looks freaking awesome. And if you don't behave, he will eat you. Just kidding. But the detail on him is really awesome. The detail with the teeth on his petals, and then the teeth on the inner edge, on the inner side here, that is really awesome. So, and if you guys are in the Orlando area or are planning to be in the Orlando area on the 18th of June, 2022, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. is the next Funko Kon. It is a free event, and it's great for any new or experienced Funko Pop collector. It's a buy, sell, and trade event. You can see grails, you can see older pops, newer pops, high-end pops. You know, any kind of pop that you can think of is most likely going to be there. You know, and if you're not sure if a booth has a pop, or if you're looking for a specific pop, you can actually go to each booth and ask if they have that specific pop or pops that you might be looking for. And the Funko community is a very awesome community. They are all very kind to each other. And as I show you an overview of all the pops that I got at Funko Kon, I want to say thank you very much for watching this whole video. If you did make it to the end of this video, please like and subscribe, and be sure to hit that bell notification so that you are notified every single time that I post a new video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what your favorite pop was on the day in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.